What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. Well, we are all wrapped up with The Mandalorian Season 3, and to celebrate that with today's figure review, we're going to take a look at the Armorer. She had a bit of a larger part in this story than I thought she was going to, and a lot of people have a lot of controversy whether she's actually on his side, whether she's not. She's got the horns. The horns mean she might have been part of Darth Maul. I mean, there was so many theories about how this season was going to end, and who knows, maybe in Season 4, maybe she does go a little bit darker, maybe she sticks with him, maybe everyone's just overthinking the heck out of it, I don't know. But we're going to take a look at this figure. This is the Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure of the Armorer. But before we move on, if you are new to this channel, please drop down, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and leave me some comments as you're watching. Let me know what you think of this figure. All right, let's get in and unbox this figure. All right, so let's dig into the box here, see what we got. Now, again, I did unbox this already, so a couple of the things may be out of position, but I think I did a good job putting everything back. So we got a beautiful shot of the Armorer right there on the cover of the inside. Take the flap out. And of course we have the hard shell, so let's get this out here. All right. A couple of things moved around, but let's move them back. So it's a pretty simple figure. She does have some nice accessories, and we'll take a look at all of that stuff. But we have to pull this out really fast because we have one of these cardboard backdrops here, which I'll show you this now, and then I'm going to put it away because I really don't use these things. It's actually not that bad. I did use this for a few pictures. So if you set it up and put her right there in front, you know, you could frame it a few ways and light it from a few ways. I actually have a couple of shots on my Instagram if you want to go check that out. But after that, it's pretty much just going back in the box now. All right, let's get everything out and we'll take a look at all the accessories. So here we are. Let's take a look at the accessories here. Now, she does have a few good accessories. I don't know if I'll use maybe more than one or two, but if you're a photographer, having this stuff is great for setting up scenes and setting up really great photos. So we've got some forging material here, which is really nice. However, it's all plastic, and I really wish Hot Toys made these out of metal. You know, that would have added another sense of realism and quality to the figure. I feel like if this was a third-party figure, a lot of them have metal parts, and Hot Toys just has been giving us all plastic. Really, I don't really remember the last metal piece that I got from Hot Toys. Now, this piece could really be great for photography. We have the Mandalorian chest piece here. It's got a bunch of dings and scratches and everything on it that you can see there. So you can have her set up in a pose where she's got the hammer and this little blowtorchy thing, and she's kind of repairing everything. So that would be really cool. And then we have a piece of Beskar here, which is a pretty cool piece to have. I do wish they gave you, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these. That would have been great to just kind of show that there's a whole set to melt down in the forge. Then we've got the typical Star Wars stand, which is absolutely fine. And they gave us a hip hugger, which is not really my favorite of stand things here, but it's got a couple of grooves and you can slip it right into the stand base there. And on the front there you can see that there is a metal plate that says the Armorer. Now, just setting her up here on the turntable, look at this figure. This figure is really cool, and I'm so happy I actually picked it up. I almost passed on this figure. I don't know why, but I mean, my Mandalorian collection, I'm a huge Mandalorian fan, and my Mandalorian collection is just growing. And I think my love from the Mandalorian comes from the Rocketeer. Not really sure, but you think about it, the helmet, the rocket pack, the leather suit, whatever it is, they're very similar. So I think that might be where my love for Mandalorians came from over the years. Now, let's get a look at this figure, because this figure is really cool. So I'm actually going to leave out 2 of these accessories here. I put everything else away. But these are the ones that she used in Season 3 when she's just cleaning house in that battle scene. So we're going to set her up with a couple of these.
Housekeeping.
So just taking a look at this figure is just beautiful. I really love the paintwork. It's, you know, rather simple. I love just the design of this figure. The helmet here is super cool. It's got the spikes. Now, I know a lot of people were saying, you know, she's gonna turn. These spikes are like from Darth Maul or something. So we'll have to see where that goes and where these spikes might lead to. I do hope she stays a good character because I really like her character. We've got this beautiful bronzy kind of gold with dirt and weathering all throughout it. Beautiful shading work all over the place. This is a very, very well done helmet. The chest plate has beautiful weathering, some speckling. We've got some shading throughout the grooves. On the back of the figure, we've got this really nice hair. I don't really know what kind of fur thing they use here, but this is very nice. It actually feels like maybe they have a little bit of hairspray or something on there, just like in this area that just kind of holds the shape down a little bit, and then it's a little bit more free fly down here at the bottom, much softer. But I think there must be some sort of hairspray on that because it's a little crunchy. Moving on down to the gauntlets. The gauntlets are nicely sculpted. We have a pleathery belt and some of these little sculpted things there. We'll zip in here so you can see a couple of the accessories that she has here on her belt, on either side there. Then it does look like we have a couple of little loops on either side there that you can kind of stick a few more if you'd like to. Very nice. And the skirt, I'm having a hard time. I do think it's a pleather, I think. I'm not 100% sure what this fabric is. It does have a foamy, kind of plasticky pleather feel to it, so I am hoping that holds up over time. And moving down to the boots, we have a nice fabric. It's almost like a soft suede, which covers up the boot cut. So this is two different cuts. We have the sculpted boot here, and there's a joint right in there. So you won't have any problem articulating the feet to get her in a pose or anything, because we do have a really nice boot cut there. And right here at the bottom, you can see that the fabric is held on at the bottom with some elastic. Just so you know that the elbows, they do have ratchet joints here. So that'll hold a pose pretty well. Nothing in the legs though. These are pretty soft and easy to move around. Then also here in the shoulder, we do have really strong ratchet joints in there. So be careful. So just a couple of those, and that loosened this up a little bit, but I do think it'll be fine. All right, here's a really simple pose with two accessories. These are the ones that she was using in Mandalorian 3 to take out everybody in that floor that were shooting down at the other Mandalorians. So these are gonna be the accessories I'm gonna use to put her in the display. Now, it's a super simple setup. She has nothing hindering the arms or anything, so you can get really great dynamic poses with this figure. All right, that's about it for this figure. This is the Armorer from The Mandalorian, also the Book of Boba Fett. I'm really happy I picked her up. I originally did not pick her up, but I'm glad I have this now in the collection because she's now a larger part of the story than I originally thought. So let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments below. While you're down there, like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for upcoming videos. I will see you all on the next video. Be safe and calm out there in the world. See ya.